Cheating may sound like a little trainer down.
Can their parents ever let them act like everyday kids?
Should they be wearing makeup at all if they're being judged on being cute little girls?
How can you justify raising your daughters to be judged just on their looks? They are too young to start doing this.
On the next Jenny Jones.
It's been almost a year since the murder of Jon Benet Ramsey threw a very negative spotlight on the phenomenon of child beauty pageants. But while the murder of this gorgeous little pageant winner has yet to be solved, one thing appears to be certain. Child beauty pageants themselves had nothing to do with it. Are child beauty pageants simply an opportunity for some children to save money for college, or do they exploit and sexualize young girls as their critics would have you believe? If you've never been to a pageant, and I know I've never been to one, we're about to show you what really goes on. Now, we couldn't possibly stage an entire child beauty pageant right here today, but we can give you an idea of some of the categories to start with. We start with a look at the talent portion of the pageant with help from 8-year-old Lacey Ann Valenti performing Broadway Baby.
Walking off my tired feet, counting 42nd Street to be in the show. Broadway, baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for my one big chance to be in the show. Martine, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights, someday ready. All my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I need the 20th of May to be in the show. Here I'm on a bill all over Times Square, someday maybe, if I take it long enough, I might get just myself, working for a nice big life physique, but oh, I've been in a big time Broadway show.
Now, another popular element of beauty pageants is the Western wear category. Showing us her Western wear today is 2-year-old Savannah. Everybody. Savannah. Now, some beauty pageants can feature more than 20 different categories, and one of them is party wear. Modeling party wear for us today are sisters Chrissy and Corey, 4 and 3 years old. A very big part of pageants. 18-year-old Jenny Foster. Show you right now is perhaps the most popular. Please welcome 3-year-old Teresha in her very fancy gown. All of our guests will be back a little bit later on. The girls are changing into some other outfits. And we are talking about today whether pageants, you may have an opinion either way. If they're good or bad, we want you to express your opinions. Because this is what a pageant is about, except the full pageant is much more extravagant and much more expensive. But my first guest says she wouldn't trade the experience for anything in the world. Her daughter has been in over 100 pageants and she's only 2 years old. Please welcome Paula and her 2-year-old daughter, Savannah Adams. So, hi, Savannah. Hi, Savannah. Hi. So she's been doing that. She's 2 years old. When did she start? At what age?
When she was 4 months old.
4 months old.
Yes, ma'am.
Over 100 pageants.
108.
108. Mm-hmm. That's averaging, what, one a week then, or so, at least one a week.
Yeah.
Is this bringing in money, or what's?
Not really.
How much is this outfit here?
$900.
$900? $900.
She has a hat that goes with it, but we didn't put it on today.
This is your 250 trophies, right? And what's the empty room?
It's the pageant room. We're building onto our house.
You're
so
building
that we can store everything, like her clothes with the closets and all. It's a room for me because I sew.
So you're building a pageant room under your house to hold all the trophies and clothes. How much is that going to cost?
About $10,000.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's my money.
I had put my daughter in a pageant one time, and she was so hyped to do it, and then when we got out there, it was just, all she did was fuss. It was great when she was on stage, but backstage it's not so fun because you got everything else going on. It took us an hour and a half to get them back on stage because there was 250 kids on the pageant, and it's like, wait a minute, it's not so much fun as, all the hype. I wonder about getting ready because, it's hard to get a kid to sit still for a haircut.
Ask the people that were in the green room. She sits still.
So
she likes to do
How much do you do? Does she wear makeup?
She has some makeup on.
She's 2 years old.
Yeah.
She wears makeup?
But see these lights? You got makeup, I've got makeup. If we didn't, we would look totally washed out. And she has dark skin.
Okay. But in the pageants, though, it isn't televised. In the pageants, should they do wear makeup?
Yes, they do.
Makeup,
She just started wearing makeup in January, though. She was a tiny baby.
Skin makeup?
Oh, on her skin?
No, I mean face makeup.
Oh, face makeup.
Blush?
A little bit.
Mascara?
Yes, a little bit.
Lipstick?
Yes.
Okay.
But you can see she does not look like a clown.
We have some photos, by the way. I think there are 6 pictures here of Savannah.
And she's a little girl.
Here you
she's
go.
not a little boy.
This is when she was first starting out. This is early in Savannah's career. 250 trophies. Look at that. This is a very competitive business, though.
Oh, yeah, it's competitive.
Now, she's going to win a lot, but then she's also going to lose in some cases. And
yeah.
How do you feel when she loses?
Well, when she loses, if it's to a good kid and I know they've done good, I don't have a problem with it. And I know when she's done good and when she has not done good.
To a good kid, or what do you mean? If she loses to
I know when a child went out there and looks really smiled and put it on and just really done their moves, and when maybe she's not having a good day. And I still praise her.
What if she loses to somebody that you don't think she should have lost to?
That very seldom happens.
But when it does, you get upset.
It's only happened twice. 108 pageants.
And you get upset.
I get upset to a point where I'm like going, and it's not the mom or my child at all, because she gets praised every pageant she does. I don't care what she does. It's the judges, they're like going, where'd that set of judges come from?
Does the father think you pressure your daughter into doing this?
Her daddy?
Yeah.
Of course not. If he did, I wouldn't be here.
It's his money, right?
Yeah. I don't work.
Okay, when we come back from break, a mother who, well, I'll tell you what, take a look at this picture, okay? Is this picture okay for an 8-year-old, you think? Okay. The mother says it's fine, and they'll be here next. Okay, we're back. We took a little longer break here so the girls could all change clothes. They have changed and they want to make another entrance. Come on out, young ladies. Thank you very much, ladies. We'll have you come back in just a moment. Go ahead. You may exit the stage while I introduce our next guest. And right now, our next guest is Cindy and her daughter, Lacey Ann, whose picture we showed you just a moment ago. Lacey Ann is the reigning Miss 60 sweetheart, and Cindy admits she would be upset if Lacey Ann decided to quit the pageant. Do you remember this picture? Okay. There's a funny reaction. Let's see what do you think about the photo. What do you think?
I think there are those pictures that make a woman look beautiful, and then there's some that make them look provocative. And I think it's your responsibility as a parent to put your foot down on what kind of pictures she should take.
I agree completely with what you're saying. And one thing that I would never, ever do is use Lacey Ann's pictures to exploit her or use her in a sexual way. You have to understand. No, wait just a minute. Let me finish.
Hang on, hang on just one sec. Yeah, I want you to respond. Gwen here is a former pageant mom, and you actually pulled your daughter out of pageants, right?
I did. We didn't have to fight.
You're just applauding because everybody applauded, right?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So, now you said, if